Alrighty, welcome back everyone. Today we have The Legend of Korra Season 3, Episode 8. First video in the new house. Pretty special. Really excited to get back into it. Really get into this last bit of Season 3 of The Legend of Korra because so far it's been fantastic. I did just drop a little channel update video. So anything you want to know about where the channel is heading, all the stuff to do with the new house, what's planned for the future, that's all in that video if you want to go and check that out. Just a couple little things I forgot to mention in that last video. I'm still fluffing around with things like volume settings and lighting in this new place. So bear with me while that might change a little bit throughout the next few videos. Please leave some feedback on if you think it's fine just the way it is and whatnot. And of course the background as well. Now it's pretty similar to the previous setup. I was pretty fond of that, but I wanted to make sure I changed a few things around, and there will be new things coming over the next few weeks and months. But now it's time for some more Korra. Now the last 3 episodes have been really good, devoted to the Beifong family and then Tenzin and the Airbenders, but with only 6 episodes left in this season, I reckon it's time for Zahir and his squad to get a little bit more involved. It's kind of a bummer that I took a break in the middle of this season, but I know some of the best stuff is yet to come, and I think I probably left off at a pretty good point because I think things are really going to start picking up now as we get towards the peak of this season. But through all of that, I think I'm just going to go straight into this episode and see what happens. So like and subscribe, check out the Patreon for early access and uncut watch-along versions of all of these Korra reactions if you're interested. And with all that being said, enjoy the video. Chapter 8, The Terror Within. Oh, I like that. That bodes well for me. Oh, okay. Are we metal bending? Yo, Korra metal bending is so dope.
I can't believe I'm stuck with her friend.
Oh, true. Oh, come on, Bolin.
Nope. Okay, maybe if I...
You know he's gonna get it, and it's gonna be epic.
Oh, nice shot, Bolin. Metal bending is extremely difficult. No one gets it right away if they can get it at all.
Hmm.
Woohoo! Metal bending champion.
Oh, sure. She's the Avatar.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though.
Tonight's Opal's farewell dinner.
Oh, now I gotta say bye to Opal? This is the worst day ever.
I feel for you, Bolin.
We were just starting to get to know each other, and now you're off to the Northern Air Temple.
We'll be together soon. You guys are heading up after finding more airbenders, right?
Yeah, but that's in the future.
You're trying to live in the now.
Until then, we'll always have Kale.
Julie, bring the thing.
The thing. She's always on deck, man.
An airbender finder.
Wait, that can find airbenders?
It's like the dragon radar, man. Is this real?
I think it's broken.
It's not broken. She needs to airbend into it. How else do you expect the thing to work?
I can't hear anything. I hate sitting down here. Not because of you.
I can tell you're lying.
Everyone, if I could have your attention.
That's funny, man.
May she help lead us into the new era.
That's a big line, man. The new era. Goodbye, Opal. And you know we'll be seeing her again.
Lock it down for the night.
We'll head out
Interesting.
first thing in the morning.
Well, you know something's gonna go down. And Zahir knows where they are. I've just remembered that too. Oh, well this is... Okay, here we go. You know, there they are! There's 4 of them! Oh, hey, strap in. We're getting straight into it.
Kale.
Oh, stop it with the kale. Dude, they are right there.
What? What's going on? Pablo, sleep.
Bro, pay attention. Pablo's doing this for a reason. Oh, okay. Oh, they're stealthy like that. Naga, wake up! Oh, they got the darts. Hey, she did her thing though. Yeah, we're up. Oh, uh-oh, okay, we're down. Hello? Did we make enough noise or what?
It's not playtime right now, okay? We are seriously going to have a talk. What the heck? They got Korra! They've got Korra!
Here we go, okay, here we go. Bro, Marco got up hella quick, I'm just saying. Imagine getting straight out of bed and having to do this. Good sequence.
So much for the element of surprise.
Backup plan.
Combustion. Bro, they're gonna kill someone. Oh, she's curving it? I didn't know it was like that. Okay, Lynn.
We have you surrounded. It's over.
That was pretty
Release
sick.
the Avatar.
Now, you know they've got more in them, for sure. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. The lava bending, and it just melts the steel. Dude, look at these guys.
No way! That guy's lava bending. That's
And
awesome.
there it is. Maybe Bolin could learn that. That would be sick. Okay. But you don't want to get into melee range with Zahir, I reckon. Yeah, he's too clean with it. Dude, the combustion bending sound effect is so cool. Oh, that was clutch.
How did they get in here? I don't know, but we're not letting them escape.
Okay. Damn, they're really giving us a lot here, and I appreciate it. This is a lot more than what I thought this first interaction would be like.
Lynn and I can drop in from the dome on cables.
That's a great idea. Except we'll get blown up the second that third-eyed freak sees us.
Third-eyed freak.
She's a combustion bender. If one of you can stun her, her powers will be knocked out temporarily.
Bolin can land a shot.
Damn, they got up there quick, man.
If we get in trouble, Metal bend us up.
We're in position. Copy that. It's Bolin time.
Yes, sir, it's Bolin time.
All right. Bolin time. Bolin time!
Oh, they're all protecting her.
I can't get a clean shot! You have to!
Are we a go?
No go.
Copy that, we're a go.
I
No,
said
no. Oh, God. While they're distracted, they might look up. Yeah, now go. Now go, Bolin. Come on.
Bolin, take the shot!
Bing bong. Get Korra, get out. Done. Nice. And he's good with that staff too.
No!
Okay. Look at the sisters working together, man. I appreciate it. Now, how are these guys getting out? Well, that'll do it. I'm thoroughly satisfied with that. Damn, we actually got Korra back. I'm actually quite surprised by that.
How could you let this happen?
don't do
assured
that.
me this was one of the most secure places in the world.
Oh, she's right
It
there.
is. I don't know how this happened.
It would seem they had some inside knowledge of Zaofu. They must have been working with someone.
Oh, don't tell me it's Varric.
Whoever betrayed my city will suffer the consequences.
Damn, she is ruthless.
Where were you last night?
This reminds me of the prison, man.
I have absolutely no knowledge of the people that tried to kidnap Korra.
So he can tell if they're lying, right?
What was I doing last night? Same thing I always do. From 9 to 10, I checked my body for ticks. Lyme disease is a serious killer. I filmed the whole thing if you want to watch it.
That won't be
I
necessary.
think Varric would be a good liar, though.
Maybe it wasn't a guard after
Imagine
all.
it was Julie.
Maybe it was someone a little higher up the food chain. Aiwei, why don't you question Sue?
I have nothing to hide.
Why am I nervous?
What is your full name?
Su Yin Beifong, and I had nothing to do with the attack last night.
She is telling the truth.
I mean, but we know it wasn't a guard,
Give
right?
me your name and tell me where you are from.
In terms of how they knew
Do you
Korra
have
was here.
any knowledge of the people who tried to kidnap the Avatar?
No.
Uh-oh.
Did you help the attackers enter Zaofu last night?
But it's how they got
No, of
into
course
Zaofu that they're trying to figure out.
You're lying.
What? No, I'm not. I don't know. I'm telling you, I didn't help them.
You're a traitor to the entire clan.
I suggest we search his place.
It's funny, like I almost believe this guy, but clearly he's lying. It might not be his fault though, I don't know.
I got something. What? Team assembled, ready to rendezvous.
And look at this.
These are the guards' logbooks. All their schedules and routes are in
Yeah,
here.
okay, well, that'll do it.
We have to get him to talk.
Let's go confront him with this evidence right now.
No. Let's give him a little time to sweat it out.
He'll be more likely to talk if you make him stress.
I don't understand why we're not talking to that guard right now.
Detective stuff with Marco.
Every minute we waste here, those guys get further away.
Oh, maybe he's sus. Not the guard, the guy who's doing the questioning, who's detecting the lies. And he knew that this guard might squeal? Ooh. I'm only saying that because Marco is very stressed about this.
What were you saying about the evidence?
I was saying that I can smell a conspiracy when I see one. If I was trying to set someone up, I would tell everyone he's guilty and then plant the evidence in his apartment as proof.
Oh, you mean exactly like what you did to me?
Yes! Just like that. Remember how great that worked?
But why would, I don't know if we know his name. Why would that guy?
Maybe he's just the fall guy.
But for who?
For the only person who can truly keep a secret in this city. Aiwei.
Aiwei, that's his name. Oh, he's just the guy. Marco's onto this, man. He's right to be sus about all this. There's gotta be some metal bending secret in here, right? They can only find something by metal bending.
Oh, it's like a desert on a jar.
Bolin, put that back.
Put it back in the same spot.
You forgot where it goes, didn't you? Look at these scuff marks. I think this bookshelf
Yeah, and there it is. What do we got? Oh, this is ominous.
Could be a storage cellar.
Or it could be how Zahir got in and out.
Yeah.
Aiwei's coming back.
They have to go in. No, they run out. Ah, that'd be too stressful.
What are you doing in my house?
We're on to you, buddy. That's what.
We came here because things weren't adding up, and we thought you might have some answers.
Truth?
Hong Li was clearly lying, and we found evidence in his apartment.
But don't you think it's weird how young he is? How did he ever get mixed up with this group?
Perhaps through a relative, or maybe he was bribed. But if it wasn't him, who do you think it was?
We don't know.
Lying.
You don't think I had something to do with this, do you?
And there it is.
You have no idea what is coming for you, Avatar.
Damn!
Come on, he's getting away!
He was ready for this. Okay, Korra. They could be in here though, man. That's all I'm saying. Holy clutch. That genuinely had me thinking, how injured are we gonna be?
He must have escaped through there. Help me clear it out.
I think we should chill at this point, to be honest.
We heard an explosion.
Where's Aiwei?
Your trusted advisor was the one who betrayed us. He was lying about the guard.
What?
This is where Zahir got in and out. Aiwei was the traitor.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
him.
Yeah.
Aiwei is a fugitive. Get all available guards to search the mountainside.
It's the same guard from before. I don't know if that means anything, I'm just remembering. It's a good sister moment.
I trusted him with my life. I thought we were family, but it was all a lie.
Like, was he waiting for this? The possibility of this all this time? Aiwei?
We're going to hold off our search for airbenders and hunt down Aiwei. Naga can track his scent.
We're not hunting this group. I'm taking you back to Republic City where I can protect you.
Stop trying to protect me. I'm the Avatar. This is my job.
Don't lecture me about jobs.
Enough! Korra, listen to Lin.
But
Lin's only looking out for you. I promise you, Aiwei and everyone he's working with will be brought to justice.
fine. If you really think it's best.
Interesting conversation, this one.
I'll have my people prep your airship and you can leave first thing in the morning.
Yeah, you know Korra's not happy with that though. Emphasis earlier on in the season about Korra doesn't want to run. She wants to deal with this.
Sue.
You really think Naga could track Aiwei?
Definitely.
Then here. There's a jeep packed with supplies by the east gate.
But behind Lin's back.
Why?
Because I want you to hunt down Aiwei and bring him back to me.
Oh, it's personal.
I said what Lin wanted to hear, and I bought you guys some time. Go. I'll deal with Lin.
Good for us. Yeah, but this whole
Let's get this
Lin
guy.
and Sue thing is gonna kick up again.
Thanks.
Aw. But this I'm kinda here for. We're out here. Dude, what a banger episode to come back to, man. Like, I am so satisfied with that. Alrighty, so right off the bat, we really pay attention to Bolin continuing to struggle with metal bending. Now, this to me is probably going to be some setup for Bolin coming in really clutch with some metal bending somewhere down the track. It's going to be cool. Bolin already had some good moments in this episode as well. And perhaps a little bit of Bolin still being stuck in that mindset that Sue was even talking to him about a couple episodes ago. You know, saying things like, no one gets metal bending right away if they can get it at all, which is immediately contrasted with Korra and pretty much mastering it straight away. But just like Bolin says, she's the avatar. Don't compare yourself to Korra when it comes to metal bending. And now Opal going off to join the other airbending. So I thought when Tenzin left the group with the airbenders they already had from Ba Sing Se that we were going to see them all come back and help us out in some big way. I imagine Opal's going to be a part of that as well. Really like her dynamic with Bolin. I think it's pretty perfect. So that's going to be something to look forward to towards the end of the season, I think. Now I think it's set up quite nicely, this whole situation with Zahir and his squad and Ai Wei. You pay a little bit of attention to Ai Wei over the dinner when Marco's sitting next to him. And as we get to sending off Opal, there's some emphasis on, you know, locking down Zaofu for the night. So you know something's going to go down. Then you can see the four of them there, and they almost got away with it too. Like, these guys, I've said before, are so efficient. Like, when they broke out Pali, like, it was so quick and easy. Tonrak and Zuko, like, they put up a bit of a fight, but they couldn't stop them at all. Hope we get to see Zuko again, by the way. But they were super stealthy outside of Pabu noticing them and Naga getting off that one bark that probably saved Korra. You know, they probably would have gotten away with it, but the sequence that followed that was really good. Like I said, it's not how I expected the first interaction between our main characters, with Korra not even being a part of the fight, and Zahir and his squad to go. And obviously a big part of that is because we're in Zaofu. You know, we have the advantage of being inside one of these big domes. We've got all the metal benders here, but if this was to happen somewhere out there, which might happen soon given how the episode ended, it might have gone very differently. But it was a really great sequence with Zahir and his squad like stuck in the middle. Really cool use of lava bending. Marco and Bolin like on the front lines. Lin and Sue rocking up as well. Came up with a pretty good plan. I like that Bolin got to be the guy to kind of disrupt Pali, and then Lin and Sue have pulled off a very smooth move as well to rescue Korra. But Team Zahir, they didn't want to fight here, and they were immediately put on the back foot. I'm very impressed that we were able to hold them off. Like, I think Zahir being separated as well kind of helped a little bit, and then they had to pull their great escape. For us as viewers, we've already had the tone been set about Zahir and his squad. This is the first time that our main characters have seen them actually fight. Now they actually know what they're up against. And Korra might not have witnessed any of it. She was like passed out, right? But she wants to go after them. She wants to be about it. And I really like the interrogation sequence because you want to trust Ai Wei because he's the guy that can detect the lies. And just the way the guard was reacting when Ai Wei was accusing him, it seemed really genuine to me. And like we even said later on, he is young, but it wasn't until Marco was suspicious of Ai Wei wanting to wait before confronting the guard with the evidence that they found that I started to consider that maybe it was Ai Wei. So that's big props to Marco. I thought maybe he was like, oh, that's some good detective strategy that Ai Wei's using here. But no, in fact, Marco might even have been thinking it was bad. And that's why he grew suspicious, and he was absolutely on the money. Ai Wei's the only guy that can detect lies. Of course, everyone's going to believe him. He's the perfect person to be in this situation. So maybe he was involved a little bit more with Zahir in the past, and he used his ability to detect lies to help Zahir, maybe? We're gonna find out, that's for sure. And a little nod to Varric as well, kind of helping Marco, you know, feel like he was on the right track. And Varric's presence continues to be appreciated. Varric was the first person I thought about when we were thinking, what if it's not the guard? For obvious reasons. But a nice little twist that it's Ai Wei. I enjoyed the little twists that we've had in each of the seasons so far in Korra. And it immediately adds more questions, which I love. But I think as soon as Ai Wei walked into his house and our squad was still stuck in there with him, something was gonna go down, right? That's way too sus. But he was straight to the point. Like, he knew, because he still can detect the lies. He knew that they thought it was him. But when that bomb was there, that came out of nowhere. Like, this guy is not messing around. Super clutch move from Korra to be able to save everyone there. Like, my mind immediately went to Tarlok and Aman at the end of season 1. Like, they died, man. Obviously, these were our 4 main characters. None of them were going to die, but I was thinking there are going to be some injuries here. And throughout the episode, there was a little bit of back and forth between Lin and Sue in multiple ways. There were some really wholesome moments between them, which is really nice after the 2 Beifong episodes we had earlier. And there was also a lot of Lin really clapping back at Sue, perhaps just out of habit. Like, it's almost like Lin was looking for opportunities to have a dig at Sue. So obviously she's not completely over everything yet, but I did enjoy the wholesome moments that they did have, like Lin reassuring Sue and then Sue like agreeing with Lin towards the episode. Obviously Sue was just telling Lin what she wanted to hear, and that's going to be a whole nother thing when we get to that. But it was nice to see them agreeing at some points and just having some good moments. But I am very appreciative for Sue for what she's done at the end of the episode here, because it's good for Korra. This is what Korra wants to be doing. Is it actually good in terms of, do we want to actually catch up with these guys? Are we going to be able to defeat them? Like, that's the question. By ourselves, I don't think so. I think they're really setting this up for all the airbenders to come back in and be a really important factor in this. Maybe Zuko as well, Tonrock, Deska and Esna type of stuff. You know, I love seeing stuff like that. These are all characters we've seen in this season, so I don't think that would be out of the question. But I can see a world where maybe Korra gets a bit of a reality check. Maybe she has to level up her metal bending. Maybe the same with Bolin. Maybe she can learn lightning bending from Mako. That would be sick. But I was also pondering the question, and it was specifically when Zahir looked up and saw that Lin and Sue had got Korra back. I was thinking, what does Zahir actually want with the Avatar? Does he just want to end the cycle? I can't remember if that got explained to us earlier on in the season, so forgive me if I have forgotten, but I want to know the specifics. Like what's good with Zahir and his squad? Like, what specifically happened? How did this whole thing start? I know we're going to get some sick flashbacks because we always do. But of course, Sue has done what she's done because she feels very betrayed by Ai Wei. Like, it's become personal for her. She doesn't necessarily want Korra and that to go because she thinks they can win. Or maybe she does, but she wants them to go because she wants them to get Ai Wei and bring him back. I get it. Like, if this is your most trusted, like, what was he called, an official? How did Ai Wei even get into this position? Like, was he just waiting for the opportunity, for the possibility of Zahir to come back? So interesting, man. All questions that I know are going to get answered, but that was an absolute treat to come back to the Legend of Korra with. Not gonna lie, I felt a little bit rusty here. You should have seen me in the intro. I was stuttering, I was forgetting how to speak, and even in this discussion, I'm trying to get back into the flow, so bear with me here. But over the next few weeks, I should get right back into it. That was a great episode, really setting the tone, I think, for the rest of the season. I can't wait to experience it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And as always, please continue to leave your comments and feedback down below. You know, I always appreciate it. We'll see you all in the next episode of The Legend of Korra.